Peace and love, kings and queens of the universe. It's your girl Rosabelle, and welcome to Rosabelle Unplugged. This is where we unfold, unwind, and unplug. And today, we have a special guest. This is my first time having a special guest on this segment, so I'm really excited to dig deep and dive in and speak with you.
For sure.
This is Eiddamo.
Eiddamo, yeah.
Yes. See, you know, when I first looked at the name, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this.
Yeah. I like the fact that people don't know how to pronounce it. Really, I like that fact. So, you know, all it is my name backwards, and then Mo with the O with adding the Mo, like, you know.
And that's what I thought was extremely creative when I noticed that.
Thank you.
I noticed that, and I'm like, wow, that's a really unique name to come up with.
Yeah. So appreciate that.
And it's fitting. It's you, literally.
Literally, it's me. Like, yeah.
A reflection of you.
Yeah, for sure.
Today we're diving deep on this entrepreneurship, this journey. It's been a long time coming. I've been watching you for a very long time, and it's done nothing but get better.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
My first question for you and for the people is, who are you? Who are you? Name, social media, a little bit. Where you from?
All right. So, you know, grew up in Akron, Ohio. I like to think of myself as like a creative, all around creative. I'm a designer, graphic designer. You know, I have my brand Out of This World Times Play Broke. So it's like I do like a collaboration with myself and try to merge those two names together, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like to think of myself as an all-around creative.
I love that. Art is something that I have learned to appreciate more.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or if I'm just changing as a person, but it's something that when you look at a piece, it can really relate to you. You can really feel it without words. Sure.
And that's one of the things I wanted to do with my art too. Like, cause I done had a couple people like, you know, tell me like your art, and I just seeing my growth and everything. Like, you know, it helps me keep going, or it motivates me. You know, it's inspirational. So like, that's the true meaning of art. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. Like, you stare there and look at a piece. You know what I mean. And you think about all the like what's going on in it and who did it and why they do it. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, art is a big thing. Man. It's a big thing.
So when did you get started? How did you even get into art?
Man, so I started drawing. When I was younger, my pops came around and stuff. So he's an artist too as well, dope artist. So I seen him drawing, you know. So I'm like, dang, I want to learn how to do that, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was cool, like, you know what I'm saying. So I remember the first thing I drew was like Scooby Doo. And it like looked just like Scooby-Doo, and I'm like, damn, I really can draw, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I was like 8. So, yeah, ever since then, I just, you know, had a passion for art, you know what I'm saying? That's always something that, like, calmed me down and I zone into, you know what I'm saying? So, I would say about 8 years old is when I started doing art, yeah.
Have you sold any art pieces at all?
So I haven't really sold like canvases or printouts. That's definitely something I really want to get into. But I have I have designed a lot of clothing brands for people, like so that's one of the things that I'm mainly into right now, is doing like brand pieces and helping people, helping their vision come to life. You know what I'm saying? So
it's good.
Yeah.
We need that, because sometimes, like me being an entrepreneur, sometimes I have stuff that I want, I see, but like I can't make it myself. Like I really need to give that to somebody else and be like, hey, this is who I am, this is what I am. Can you help me come up with something?
Yeah. So
logo, I mean, it's all the above.
Yeah. So I mean, I know it is hard. It is hard to take a person's vision and create a piece that they like, especially, you know what I'm saying, it's for their brand, so it's like important, you know what I mean? So like what I like to do is like actually, if we could sit down or even be on FaceTime or whatever and just like go back and forth and spit ideas back and forth, and I just send them sketches and you know what I'm saying, we just go from there.
Okay.
So I really like to satisfy my commissions, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Satisfaction is a return.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, I don't really like giving people pieces that I really don't like, you know what I'm saying? That I know could be harder, like, you know what I'm saying? So I really try to be open with it and be like, yo, this can be way more harder than what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So you talked about your dad being one of your inspirations with art. Who are your other inspirations? Or do you have any other inspirations?
Honestly, I mean, like I said, my dad introduced me to art. I think my biggest inspiration is just being who I want to be. So I would probably say myself. I don't know how that sounds. If that sounds too like too into myself or not. Nope. But it's like, yo, I'm like, I feel like I'm like one of my biggest inspirations to like keep going. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've been through a lot. So it's like, yo, art really saved me in a way. You know what I'm saying? Had me sit down and focus on me and like. Once I like tapped into like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I done put art down a lot. Okay. Like I done stopped drawing like for years. Like, and I would say like I got my iPad in like 2020, and like ever since then I just kept going. Yeah.
So on your iPad, you use your iPad. What are some of your favorite or one of your favorite programs to use when you're designing?
Okay, so I use Procreate.
Okay,
that's what I mainly.
A good one.
Yeah, that's mainly what I when I do my designs and everything. I mainly use Procreate. I draw on Procreate. I just recently got a MacBook, so I downloaded Creative Cloud. So I'm venturing off into Creative Cloud, seeing like everything. Like you can do so much on that. Like it's crazy. Like, and I really didn't realize how much you can really do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to venture off into different things, you know, like Photoshop and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
they are all extremely powerful tools.
Sure.
Creative Cloud is very powerful.
Yes, for sure.
They have so many things.
When I was going into it, I'm like, yo, like it's so many buttons, and Procreate is like really simple. It's like here, do this, do that, and like I learned. I had a what is it called? Graphic design. I had a graphic design class in high school that I took for 2 years, my junior and senior year. So it's like that taught me a lot of stuff too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Oh. So being an entrepreneur, how do you manage doubt? Have you ever had any doubts?
I think that all comes with it. Like I feel like when you're real passionate about something, you go through like every emotion. Like you know, like I remember watching an episode, interview with Nipsey. He was like, yo, I went through like every emotion, like being broke, having doubts, like I'm not doing this no more. Or maybe I'm not good enough, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, I feel like when you really passionate, you want to do something, whatever it is, like you go through them emotions, like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely had doubts for sure.
How do you work through them?
So like, I don't know, I just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, push through. And I'll be honest, like I was hesitant with posting my art and like just posting stuff that I do, you know what I'm saying? Just I would say like kind of like insecure in a way with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like maybe this ain't it. Like maybe, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, yo, like people that I've met, just like I was telling you, like somebody hit me up and told me, it was like, yo, it keeps me going. Like I love seeing yo transform into this. Like it helps me move. So so like, you know, that helps me keep going too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Through your journey thus far, we all have aha moments, you know, that we look back on and be like, man, why did I do that? Why did I spend that money? Why did I move that way? What was your biggest aha moment thus far?
My biggest aha moment would definitely be me paying another graphic designer to do a logo for me. That was my biggest aha moment. Like, cause it's like, yo, I could have did it myself, and then it's like, I don't know if I thought I couldn't do it or make something, like that's what I'm saying, like doubt, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was like, maybe I can't do it, and when I do it, if I was to do it, it wouldn't be hard enough, like, you know what I'm saying? So that was my biggest aha moment. I would definitely never do that again.
Yes,
For sure.
What is your definition of success? What does success mean to you?
Success to me is probably doing it. Probably doing what you want to do in life and not having to worry. Not having to set an alarm to get up, to go do something. Waking up and actually doing what you want to do. I would say taking care of your family too. That's like a big thing for me. Like my mom, I had a single mother my whole life, so it's like I deserve it. My mom deserves the world, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I feel like I made it. You know what I'm saying? If I could like get my mom a house or take care of my grandma, or you know what I'm saying, give my little brothers anything they want, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that'd be the biggest thing. I feel successful with that. Like,
It's
you know
the
what I'm
little
saying?
things.
Yeah,
I love it.
Sure.
Like being grown and being out and, you know, doing my own thing, having my own home and being able to take care of my parents. That feels so good to me.
Yeah, for sure. Like, for sure.
Have you had any significant failures? Because we all fail. We gotta get back up. We gotta try again. You know, being successful is a part of failures.
Yeah, trials and tribulations type thing. Yeah, for sure. Like I done definitely sat to myself and possibly cried and be like, damn, why the fuck I do that dumb shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's all trials and tribulations. You gotta kind of pick yourself up and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, most definitely, I done felt like I failed before. But it's okay, cause we all fail. We all fall above our heads. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is pick yourself back up and keep going. You know, no matter what.
Drag yourself by the hood. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Pick your head up. Stand tall, 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Yeah.
So your collabs, because I've been seeing so many different things.
Yeah, for sure.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What is one of your favorite collabs? I ain't trying to make you pick favorites.
No,
They're all very
no.
different.
Yeah.
But what was the most, maybe the one that gave you, I don't want to say the most grief, but which one was the most you were the most proud of when you came out of it?
Okay, so I've been collabing with Josh Mir Mohammed. He has a brand named Baari. If you're familiar with Baari. So me and Josh met like end of last year. I would say like November.
Wow.
Yeah, like
recently.
Yeah, recent. Yeah, for sure. And it's like man, we became good friends too in the midst of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we was following each other a lot. We followed each other on Instagram, and he was always showing me love, and you know, I showed some love back and all. But I would say my proudest collab would be with the Baari and Eli piece that I did. I love Baari with the Eli heart, and keep your heart, but keep your heart pure. That probably was my biggest. That was like a push for me, like, you know what I'm saying. That was like a big push for me that I needed, like, you know what I mean. So that would probably be my proudest moment right there, like, for sure, like proudest moment for sure.
Do you have anybody that who would you love to collab with? Or do you even have anybody that you would love to collab with?
I can't really say who I would love to collab with,
okay,
but I do have a creative that I would love to meet and like possibly, I guess that is a collaboration, just possibly just go in on the art side, just go crazy like on a canvas or like a wall or something. His name is Haji, like Haji's World. If I'm saying that right, I hope I'm saying it right. But he's a creative out of New York. He done worked with like ASAP Rocky, and I feel like our art is kind of similar. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really a realism artist.
Right.
My art is kind of cartoonish in a way. So it's like he's that same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he inspired me as well. Like, cause you know, he was homeless, and you know, but he still was doing his art. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
the art of the homeless
you
person.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I would love to meet him one day, like, for sure.
Have you ever traveled anywhere to do any of your artwork yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. That's one of the things I want to do this year is kind of leave my tags and stuff in different places, and go to more art pop-ups and art shows, and you know, that's what I'm saying. I gotta get into doing more canvases and do printouts and you know, go from there. But I done met I done met a lot of dope artists. Like I love talking to different artists that's around, just not even around Akron, just around the world. Like I done met a dope artist. I'm pretty sure her name's Britt. She's from, I don't know where I want to say she's from DC. She's a dope artist. Like she's her style's kind of like mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's dope meeting, talking to different artists. And, you know what I'm saying? Shit fire.
So what are your top 3? I don't even want to narrow it down to cities, states that you would like to visit, and or have your tag at. Top 3 cities.
Most definitely New York. Most definitely New York. I haven't been to New York. I would love to go to New York and have a tag or something out there, like a piece of me out there. Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I like to say that's my second home because I don't know. It's Black Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's Black Hollywood. It is beautiful out there. They actually have like a tunnel where it's just like a whole bunch of like filled with like spray tags. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I would love to, you know, do that. And lastly, for sure, LA. LA for sure. LA, like
out there.
Yeah, I recently went to LA for my birthday last year, man, and I loved it. It was everything I thought it was gonna be.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it.
Even the traffic.
Oh yeah, the traffic. Actually, the traffic wasn't that bad when I went out there. I would say Atlanta's traffic is crazy.
Yeah, they do be driving crazy.
Yeah, they
Atlanta,
drive
I feel
crazy.
like the further south you get,
Yeah,
the more crazy they drive.
most definitely. Yeah.
Have you, let me see, I don't know where this last question. Well, not even this last question. What do you have in store for this year? Do you have any big projects coming up?
So, I'm basically trying to work on more of my brand. I do have things in store for this year. I don't really want to say.
That's okay. We wait for the surprise.
Yeah,
so
that's beautiful. Yeah, that's one of the things I like to do, though. You know what I'm saying? I learned, like, you know, I like to just pop out with it. You know what I'm saying? But I will say I do have some ski masks coming out soon, like within the next couple weeks.
Yeah, because this is starting to get gold.
Yeah, and I think ski masks. I think like, you know, the whole poo shiesty thing. You know, but you know, I really don't know what I'm gonna name them right now. But yeah. So I do have ski masks dropping pretty soon.
That's good. What type of, no, not that question. This question is, you mentioned graffiti a lot. Is that your favorite type of art to do? Because I see you have sketches and paint.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of art to do? Like, how do you like to do art?
Yeah. So I do like an exercise before I really get creative, and like my homie tell me not to call it doodling, but it is. It's like doodling. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to say just being free, and just going in my mind wandering. That's basically who I am as an artist. I just go with it, like, you know what I'm saying, and just let it build, you know. So I would say, yeah. So graffiti is something that I definitely want to get into. It's something I always appreciated as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, graffiti is an entirely different type of art.
Oh yeah, for sure.
People paint murals and everything, but when you look at graffiti, I feel like, you know, first of all art has a piece of the artist.
Yeah, for sure.
But graffiti, I feel like it's one of those freestyle things.
Yeah.
Like when you think about murals you usually have like an idea already in your head. Where I feel like as graffiti, you know, that's just when you just
go.
Yeah,
you just let it go. Yeah,
it's sure. Like right on the spot.
Yeah.
Like a freestyle.
Hell yeah. Like Chris Brown. Like Chris Brown is a dope artist all the way around.
He is.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
very underrated.
His graffiti art is crazy though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, man, cause he's super talented. Like that's another artist I would. As a matter of fact, I would let him meet Chris Brown and like do something with him, like that'll be dope as hell.
It would be, because his clothing line, when he first came out with that, I'm like, well, this is different. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I like this.
Yeah. You can tell he put a lot of thought into it. You know what I'm saying? Like behind the meaning of it and everything. So.
I mean, as did you.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember when you really first started doing art. And like I said, that's what I said in the beginning, to where you are now. Like,
yeah.
I feel like you've been taking your time to build literally a reflection of you, who you want to be. And this is a great time to explode. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And that was another thing with me too. Like, I didn't know, like when I first started, I didn't know how, like I never really thought about doing a brand. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't expect none of this. Like, I didn't expect to like put my designs on clothes or anything. Like I said, when I was in high school, we did like a project in class. And I forget what the project was, but I drew like an ugly face, so it was like a woman. Like, you couldn't really tell what it is, if it's a male or a female. You know what I'm saying? So that people thought that was dope as hell. Like, and people was telling me like, yo, you should put that on a hoodie or like a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until I want to say 2020 that I actually just, you know, got a couple t-shirts, probably like 10 of them, and you know,
really just decided, let me put my design.
Yeah, let me see how I go. Let me see what it looked like at least. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm a firm believer of like listening to the universe and tapping in what you're capable of and stuff. So that right there was like telling me like, yo, this is something I gotta do.
Especially when you wake up out of your sleep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That is a sign.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and, you know, like we had, like my homies had wore this shirt. We had went to the mall. People were coming up to him like, yo, where you get that shirt from? You know what I'm saying? And that right there means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like very motivational to like keep going and stuff.
So to wrap up, I would like to ask you to give advice to somebody starting their entrepreneurship journey, any journey, because it doesn't just have to be art, but for somebody starting their journey, what quick piece of advice would you give them?
I would have to say, follow your heart, your dreams. Never too old to dream, to keep dreaming. One of my slogans is, don't waste your time.
Okay.
So like, that's like a big thing with me, like meaning just, when you find something and you love it and you're real passionate about it, don't give up on it. You know, I just say, just keep going. It's hard. Do it. If you really want to do it, you'll do it no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? No matter if you broke, you ain't got the money for it, or it seems like it's too much. Like, sometimes I do get overwhelmed, but I feel like it's all in the race. Like, you know what I'm saying? It all comes with it. So I just basically just say keep going and live your dream, man. You know, life's too short. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I definitely say.
I want to thank you so much for sitting here and
sure.
taking the time with me to just speak about yourself and speak about you and your brand. It's really beautiful for the people out there, and it's really beautiful for what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying?
How can they find you? Because they're going to want to find you. They want to see these artwork. They want to see these collabs.
For sure. So you can follow me on Eiddamo on Instagram. That's EIDDAMO. I have my clothing brand page is Out of This World Times Play Broke. So you can follow me on there. You can check me out on there. My Facebook is Mo Art. So I post more on Instagram though. Sure.
Instagram is a very creative place.
Yeah, like I said,
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So Instagram is definitely dope. For sure.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you again for coming here, for being on this segment, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here, being a supportive part of our lives.
Yeah, for sure.
And don't forget that you are worthy. You will always be worthy. Don't let anybody tell you that you ain't worthy, because you can always do anything that you put your mind to.
For sure.